Alright guys, we're just about headed down to Albany. Running a bit behind time as usual, but car's all ready to go and we're going to get down there late tonight and then get the car off tomorrow and start doing some recon. So come with us and we'll get into it. Have a good weekend. So we made it down to Albany. We're parked up for the night. Got in pretty late, but the weather's looking a bit gloomy. So fingers crossed, Sunday, Monday, they're saying 50% chance of rain. It's Albany, who knows what's going to happen. But either way, we're going to give it whatever we can put down on the street. This year's a bit different from last year. We had the sprint just up the hill, which is Middleton Beach. We're doing that as well on the Monday, same as last year, but they've added another event. So we've got Quarren, which will be interesting because we've got to drive across there. There's no trailers or anything, but it'll be good to have a different track to be able to come to two different events on the same weekend. So tomorrow we're going to take it out, hopefully head over there and just scope it out and see what it's all about. Dial ourselves in because we're familiar with Middleton Beach, but yeah, either way we're going to see what it's all about, get our eye in and see if we can get a couple good runs in. Just good to be down here again and ready to roll. Cars running sweet. So while I've got you, I've been busy working on the vehicle, so I'm just going to show you the few things we've done. So we've got an air inlet, so that goes straight into the turbo. I don't know if you can see that in there. And we've also done a ducting, so we have still battling heating issues, but we've done all this ducting here, which I've just whipped up out of Callawon, and that's obviously sealing the intercooler to the radiator is helping get all that air straight through. So it doesn't love idling, it gets a bit hot, but as soon as you get a bit of speed into it, it seems to be behaving well. You'll notice a few new guys on the side here, one especially. I know I've been a bit naughty, I haven't gone into it too much, but we do have, obviously those that have been watching, you would have seen it, we've got a new gearbox in there, which I'll show you in a second, and I want to go into detail. I just haven't had the time to show you guys how much difference it makes. It's just transformed the car completely, so I want to do an in-depth video on that alone. So I know I've done everything a bit backwards, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, just went past scene signs on the way, got a few stickers cut for a couple of guys that have helped me this year so far. So I'll just quickly show you inside. There's the shifter right there. We've still got all this crappy wiring here, unfortunately. I have got the PDM. We are going to be moving on it. It's just making things work. So for now, the disgusting wiring will stay. One thing that it's a bit of a toy, but I've got this new steering wheel. Like any race car, very difficult to get in and out of, but we've got this quick release steering wheel. So that just clicks straight on. Cool. The reason we've gone with this style is one, it's only 310 wide, so that's going to help with the power steering. To me, it was a bit too light, so that's stiffened it up a bit. I think at the moment it's perfect for what I want. I like it a bit hard. I actually preferred without power steering, but we've lost a motor to it, just needs that feedback. So we've done that. We've got some buttons on here which we can assign later. We'll put some rotary knobs on that. But yeah, this is the same disconnect that they run in the V8 supercars. So very reliable, very robust. And we'll get into this later, but you've got the connectors there. You'll also see the new dash C127, which I'll flick on just quickly. So, you know, I didn't mind the IQ3. It's good to a point. My biggest concern with it is that it's, you know, kind of got that LCD calculator screen. So it wasn't great with just giving you that really eye-catching response. When we had the engine failure, I was a bit concerned because it would have had an oil pressure light come up. You know, I couldn't see it come up. So this way, we've got all sorts of warnings that'll come in. It's all customizable. We've got maps like the IQ3, but we can customize this to pretty much any way we want. We can even get a custom display made. And we've got we can make pages and pages of this with all the different data, so much easier to read, colors customizable. And then this is just a simple race one, so we can see that. So that's really cool. This same as before, except now we've got boost by gear. So before we had started off with 700 horsepower at 11 pound, I think it was, and especially last year when we were here, just just huge traction issues. You know, we had the AR1s, which are a good tyre for the price point, but we just found that we just could not get the power down, you know, and it was the way that the torque was coming in. So Mike at WA Racing Developments has put a 4-port boost solenoid on. What that's allowed us to do is go from as low as 4.8 pound, I think it is, on setting 1, all the way up to 20 pound. Still making the same power. We haven't bothered really wringing the neck out of it yet because we haven't needed it up until now. And that's allowed us to get as low as 500 horsepower, but still a lot of power. It's good power to weight ratio, but it's been a lot more manageable. You know, I've been able to get the power down on the street, and that's this event this weekend. It's a street surface, it's cold tires, you're already fighting an uphill battle on traction, and this way we can just feed the power in slower and make sure that we're getting all that power down, because spinning ain't winning. So speaking of spinning, we're running the AR1s up the front still. They've been going pretty good, but down the back we are running the AO50s in the 29530, and these are a soft compound. So I could not believe, everyone tells me, you know, they're expensive, they're double the price, but I was holding off on them. I ended up making the commitment, and it just transformed the car. That with the sequential, it just grips. So I've been able to put full power down, full throttle on the street so far with a bit of testing. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes this weekend. This getting cold and the soft tyres will get to temp quicker, so we'll definitely do some testing. But amazing tyres, and you know, it's all about making sure that we've done a lot of development on getting the power there, and now we've got the gearbox. It's making it smoother. It's staying on boost, but you know, we ultimately need to make sure that the wheels don't spin. So that's transformed it. So we did Middleton Beach last year. Can't remember the exact times, but I'll be able to pull it up. But it's just about development for me. So we'll see what we did last year, and as long as I can pick that time, I'll be happy. I'm very confident this will do it. So long as the rain stays away, fingers crossed, we should have a better car. And you'll see over the weekend exactly how that gearbox is going to work for us. It's just lightning quick. It's flat foot shifts. It leaves the boost there. The boost just dips a little bit, but it doesn't disappear. The clutch is loving it better because we're not having to smash the clutch every time changing gear, and it's just reliable. So we'll go into that later, but yeah, PPG have helped us get to this stage now, and ultimately it's just transformed the car. So tuck it away to bed tonight, and then we'll get into it tomorrow. We'll go do some sighting and see what it's all about, and see what she can do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. that's a wrap, guys. What a weekend it's been. Quarrying up yesterday. We had the sprint at Middleton Beach today. Car's been on point, a few little niggly things, but that's what's to be expected with these sorts of events. But stoked with what the outcome was. We ended up putting some good times together. Most importantly, the car's in one piece when we left, so can't ask for much more than that. Just like to say thanks to not only the people that put the event on, but most importantly family and friends that came down to help us get the car ready and obviously on the day. So we had an awesome weekend. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. There'll be more coming, I promise. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. So we'll get it back. We'll pull some stuff apart because we know there's some things we've seen we need to do, and then we'll bring it back better than ever and get it out there for the next sprint, or hopefully soon take it up to Wanneroo and give it a squirt around then. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon.